Hello, everyone. One of my favourite authors is Judith Kerr, and she wrote the Mog books. This is the Mog the Forgetful Cat. She also wrote The Tiger Who Came to Tea. You might have heard of that one. I have a friend who's going to read with you today as well. Now, this is White Cat, and when we read books, we often sit with cuddly toys, and the White Cat is a little bit like Mog in the book, just a little bit. So we're going to read with you today. Actually, she's going to sit on my lap there. There we go. Mog the Forgetful Cat. Mog always seems to be in trouble for her forgetfulness, but one night it comes in very handy. Okay, so the idea of the story is that Mog is getting forgetful, and she annoys the family because she forgets certain things that she should know already. Once there was a cat called Mog. She lived with a family called Thomas. Mog was nice, but not very clever. She didn't understand a lot of things. A lot of other things she forgot. She was a very forgetful cat. There she is with the family. We've got Mr. Thomas, Mrs. Thomas, Debbie and Nikki. And they love her really. Okay. Sometimes she ate her supper, then she forgot that she'd eaten it. Sometimes she thought of something in the middle of washing her leg, then she forgot to wash the rest of it. Once she forgot that cats can't fly. So she jumped from the tree. My goodness. But most of all, she forgot her cat flap. The cat flap led from the kitchen into the garden. Mog could go out and in again. It was her own little door. The garden always made Mog very excited. She smelled all the smells. She chased the birds. She climbed the trees. She ran round and round with a big fluffed up tail. And then she forgot the cat flap. She forgot that she had a cat flap. She wanted to go back into the house, but she couldn't remember how. So what did she do? She jumped up on the windowsill and sat on the flowers. Look, she squashes the flowers over here. Oh no, bother that cat, said Dad. But Debbie said, she's nice. Once Mog had a very bad day. Even the start of the day was bad. Mog was still asleep. Then Nicky picked her up. He hugged her and said, nice kitty. Mog said nothing, but she was not happy. Now Mog ends up jumping on the table and forgetting that cats don't jump on tables, and started eating Nicky's egg. But Nicky and the little girl Debbie don't mind, and but Mrs. Thomas says, bother that cat, and Debbie says Nicky doesn't like eggs anyway, so she's making excuses for her. Now, I'm not going to read the whole story. I just want to show you this bit. Mog forgets the cat flap again, jumps up onto the windowsill or onto the flower box and meows so loudly that Mummy drops her peas in the kitchen. And they all say together, bother that cat. Now, eventually, Mog saves the day and is the hero. But you'll have to read the rest of the book to find out. So there we are. So we read it with White Cat. And that's Judith Kerr is the author of that book, the Mog books, and The Tiger Who Came to Tea as well. Now, Judith also wrote books for older children and adults. And this is one of my favorites. It's called When Hitler Stole Pink Rabbit. It's the first book in a trilogy, actually. There are 2 more books. It's a big book. Look, it's a chapter book. And it's all about Judith's life. So it's autobiographical. And it talks about when she grew up in Berlin in Germany. Her and her family were Jewish. And they had to escape. And they escaped into Switzerland. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed your introduction to Judith Kerr, if you didn't know her already. Anyway, enjoy your day.